Alright, and welcome back. Finally starting to put the components of the right wing together. In this video I'm going to be attaching the leading edge to the right wing. And what I'm getting ready to do here is attach all of the ribs of the leading edge to the spar. And to do that you use the blind rivets as you see me doing here. One of the issues that I had, and I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to fix it or get it done, is the blind rivet closest to the top skin, to the top of the spar. It's impossible to get this blind rivet gun, or whatever you call it, into that area. It's just too thick. I can't get a good angle on the blind rivet and be able to pull it. So I got to figure out how I'm going to get that last blind rivet installed. But other than that, everything else, it took a little bit of massaging, but I was able to get the blind rivets in and get them attached so that the leading edge is attached to the spar. The leading edge, it's all complete, with the exception of the lens and the light that need to go in. I'm gonna wait off. I'm gonna hold off and do those last, sometime later. I decided I'm gonna go with Fly LED lights. They're a do-it-yourself light kit, I guess you call it. I've spoken to a few friends that are currently building that have used the product, and they've got nothing but praise. They say that they went together really easy. You don't have to be an electrical engineer to put them together. You just have to be able to solder to the circuit boards. And so I'm going to try and do it. It's a whole heck of a lot cheaper than purchasing anything else. I think for the total price of all of the lights that I'll need external to the airplane, landing lights, taxi lights, position lights, strobe lights, and all of that together is still less than what I paid for the position lights and the tail light that I purchased from Vans. Not to say there's anything wrong with the lights from Vans, but I'm going to save a little bit of money, and especially if they're just as bright. I also, I like the idea of putting them together myself, so we'll see how that goes. Once I get those in, I'll make a video on putting those together. So now I've got the ribs are all attached to the spar. The next thing I need to do is attach the leading edge of the skins, the leading edge skins to the spar, to the flanges of the spar. And other than that, I've got I skipped most of the video of finishing the rivets for the top skin. The files that I had, apparently they got deleted or something went wrong with them. So anyway, all of the top skins are now riveted in place, and that's why I've now moved on to the leading edge. And here my daughter is gracious enough to wake up at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday and help me rivet some rivets. I buck some rivets, I guess to say. So with her help, I was able to get the leading edge top end attached. Again, just like the top skins, you can't reach both sides of it. So she was really, really good to help. So I've also, in the lack of videos between the last posted video and this one, I also installed the J stiffener all across the top skin and finish all of that installed. The J stiffener is the one that you create as one of the first steps in the spar preparation section. You cut down 2 J stiffener pieces to size and make one giant stiffener, overlapping one over the other. And it at the time that you're putting it together, it doesn't quite, at least when I did it, didn't quite make sense of what I was doing. If it was, if I was making a wire retainer or something like that. I wasn't exactly sure when I made it. So now, obviously, it makes sense, but it is the piece that you construct earlier in the wing kit build. So as I finish attaching the leading edge to the spar here, I'm going to go ahead and let this video run out. Again, for those who continue to watch these videos, I appreciate it. If you get a chance, hit that like button for me. It'll help me out. And also, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and hit that alarm bell, and you'll get notifications anytime I put these videos out. I've been working on this project for almost a year now. Halloween will mark the 1 year anniversary, and it's coming along pretty quickly. I'm actually pretty surprised and amazed at how far I've come along in just 1 year. So these videos are fun to make, and I hope getting something out of it for you as well. So anyway, we'll see you guys next time around.